Next stop, Shaw Road and 4th Avenue. This stop is Shaw Road and 4th Avenue. Next stop, Shaw Road and 3rd Avenue. This stop is Shaw Road and 3rd Avenue. Next stop, Shaw Road and 99th Street. This stop is Shaw Road and 99th Street. Next stop, Shaw Road and 97th Street. This stop is Shaw Road and 97th Street. Next stop, Shaw Road and Ridge Boulevard. This stop is Shaw Road and Ridge Boulevard. Next stop, Shaw Road and Oliver Street. This stop is Shaw Road and Oliver Street. Next stop, Shaw Road and 91st Street. This stop is Shaw Road and 91st Street. Next stop, Narrows Avenue and 89th Street. This stop is Narrows Avenue and 89th Street. Next stop, Narrows Avenue and 86th Street. This stop is Narrows Avenue and 86th Street. Next stop, 86th Street and Colonial Road. This stop is 86th Street and Colonial Road. Next stop, 86th Street and Ridge Boulevard. This stop is 86th Street and Ridge Boulevard. Next stop, 86th Street and 3rd Avenue. Transfer available to B37. This stop is 86th Street and 3rd Avenue. Next stop, 86th Street and 4th Avenue. Transfers available to the R train, B1, S53, S79 SBS and S93 Limited. This stop is 86th Street and 4th Avenue. Next stop, 86th Street and 5th Avenue. Transfer available to B63. This stop is 86th Street and 5th Avenue. Next stop, Fort Hamilton Parkway and 86th Street. Transfer available to B70. This stop is Fort Hamilton Parkway and 86th Street. Next stop, Fort Hamilton Parkway and 83rd Street. This stop is Fort Hamilton Parkway and 83rd Street. Next stop, Fort Hamilton Parkway and 81st Street. This stop is Fort Hamilton Parkway and 81st Street. Next stop, 7th Avenue and 79th Street. This stop is 7th Avenue and 79th Street. Next stop, Fort Hamilton Parkway and 77th Street. This stop is Fort Hamilton Parkway and 77th Street. Next stop, Fort Hamilton Parkway and Bay Ridge Parkway. Transfer available to B4. This stop is Fort Hamilton Parkway and Bay Ridge Parkway. Next stop, Fort Hamilton Parkway and 74th Street. This stop is Fort Hamilton Parkway and 74th Street. Next stop, Fort Hamilton Parkway and 72nd Street. This stop is Fort Hamilton Parkway and 72nd Street. Next stop, Fort Hamilton Parkway and Bay Ridge Avenue. Transfer available to B64. This stop is Fort Hamilton Parkway and Bay Ridge Avenue. Next stop, Fort Hamilton Parkway and 68th Street. This stop is Fort Hamilton Parkway and 68th Street. Next stop, Fort Hamilton Parkway and 66th Street. This stop is Fort Hamilton Parkway and 66th Street. Next stop, Fort Hamilton Parkway and 64th Street. This stop is Fort Hamilton Parkway and 64th Street. Next stop, Fort Hamilton Parkway and 62nd Street. Transfer available to the N train. This stop is Fort Hamilton Parkway and 62nd Street. Next stop, Fort Hamilton Parkway and 60th Street. Transfer available to B9. This stop is Fort Hamilton Parkway and 60th Street. Next stop, Fort Hamilton Parkway and 59th Street. This stop is Fort Hamilton Parkway and 59th Street. Next stop, 56th Street and Fort Hamilton Parkway. This stop is 56th Street and Fort Hamilton Parkway. Next stop, 56th Street and 11th Avenue. This stop is 56th Street and 11th Avenue. Next stop, 56th Street and 12th Avenue. This stop is 56th Street and 12th Avenue. Next stop, 56th Street and 13th Avenue. This stop is 56th Street and 13th Avenue. Next stop, 56th Street and New Utrecht Avenue. Transfer available to the D train. This stop is 56th Street and New Utrecht Avenue. Next stop, 14th Avenue and 56th Street. This stop is 14th Avenue and 56th Street. Next stop, 14th Avenue and 53rd Street. This stop is 14th Avenue and 53rd Street. Next stop, 14th Avenue and 50th Street. Transfer available to B11. This stop is 14th Avenue and 50th Street. Next stop, 14th Avenue and 47th Street. This stop is 14th Avenue and 47th Street. Next stop, 14th Avenue and 44th Street. This stop is 14th Avenue and 44th Street. Next stop, 14th Avenue and 41st Street. This stop is 14th Avenue and 41st Street. Next stop, 14th Avenue and 39th Street. Transfer available to B35 Limited. This stop is 14th Avenue and 39th Street. Next stop, 36th Street and Church Avenue. Transfer available to B35 Limited. This stop is 36th Street and Church Avenue. Next stop, 36th Street and Clara Street. This stop is 36th Street and Clara Street. Next stop, 36th Street and 12th Avenue. This stop is 36th Street and 12th Avenue. Next stop, 12th Avenue and Chester Avenue. This stop is 12th Avenue and Chester Avenue. Next stop, 12th Avenue and Daw Hill Road. This stop is 12th Avenue and Daw Hill Road. Next stop, Caton Avenue and MacDonald Avenue. Transfers available to B67, B69 and B103 Limited. This stop is Caton Avenue and MacDonald Avenue. Next stop, Caton Avenue and East 4th Street. This stop is Caton Avenue and East 4th Street. Next stop, Caton Avenue and Ocean Parkway. This stop is Caton Avenue and Ocean Parkway. Next stop, Caton Avenue and East 8th Street. This stop is Caton Avenue and East 8th Street. Next stop, Caton Avenue and Coney Island Avenue. Transfer available to B68. This stop is Caton Avenue and Coney Island Avenue. Next stop, Caton Avenue and Westminster Road. This stop is Caton Avenue and Westminster Road. Next stop, Caton Avenue and Rugby Road. This stop is Caton Avenue and Rugby Road. Next stop, Caton Avenue and East 16th Street. This stop is Caton Avenue and East 16th Street. Next stop, Caton Avenue and St. Paul's Place. Transfers available to the B&Q trains. This stop is Caton Avenue and St. Paul's Place. Next stop, Ocean Avenue and Caton Avenue. This stop is Ocean Avenue and Caton Avenue. Next stop, Ocean Avenue and Parkside Avenue. Transfer available to B12. This stop is Ocean Avenue and Parkside Avenue. Next stop, Ocean Avenue and 231 Ocean Avenue. This stop is Ocean Avenue and 231 Ocean Avenue. Next stop, Ocean Avenue and Lincoln Road. Transfers available to the S train, B43 and B48. This stop is Ocean Avenue and Lincoln Road. Next stop, Flatbush Avenue and Ocean Avenue. Transfers available to B41 and B41 Limited. This stop is Flatbush Avenue and Ocean Avenue. Next stop, Lincoln Road and Flatbush Avenue. This is the last stop. This stop is Lincoln Road and Flatbush Avenue. This is B16 to Lefferts Gardens Prospect Park Station.